What's up, Internet? So here's a little vlog. Assassin's Creed just released. I'll probably never play another one. I've played a bunch of them. They do okay world simulations. I just don't like the plot. I don't like the knife fighting as a game. It's not interesting to me. Um, Terrible. Even like Red Dead has a lot more violence. Those games are like hyper violent. There's something to be said that until AI improvisation, it's easier to simulate what does everything do? Everything shoots. What does everything do? Just do one death animation, and then there you go. You don't need to make too much, so it's the simplest interaction. But definitely when there are more things to do with like AI improv, like being able to talk to a character, that would be really interesting. A political intrigue game where you actually have to talk your way into it. Um, AI improv is going to be cool because hopefully no one's going to go legal copyright crazy. They won't block AI because they can't determine who owns the property. Like, because if the AI sees Skyrim, the AI can copy Skyrim. They can just make a game that looks and plays exactly like Skyrim. It doesn't need to own it. It doesn't have to have a single piece of the source code. It saw it, so it knows how it works. They've proven that with like Doom and stuff. So, yeah. I hope that AI holographic money will help alleviate things like money crimes, all crimes, poverty. Holographic money is a great idea. It's the most efficient sort of economy you've had. It replaces, the trillions of copies of this with a unique collectible that has worth, which is way better. And it has basic income for all. Government pay is capped because right now the government can choose to pay itself whatever it wants, and it says you owe them. You'll pay for that later with the stuff they'll take from you, which makes no sense. It's actually horrendous. It's like we're going to heaven. Well, that was about male genital mutilation. So what's America about? Slavery. Complete and utter. Prepare to die on a foreign shore. You can owe the government for existing. They take children's youth. Children have a limited youth. Well, they're in a box, they're in a desk, locked in, and they have to be there all day, every day, while the parents toil. Holographic money is a way better solution to all of that. I find with AI handling some education, how hard is it for the AI to throw in a lesson every 30 minutes? Hey, if you do this, this happens? That's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be like, now do it back 30 times. It can like cook it in and then the AI knows if someone knows it. So it's like, I know AI sounds like basically an AI is an intelligent computer, something that knows what's happening and has ideas that are meaningful. Way more than the old computers, which were, you'd program in exactly what it should do. And it only does that. And if you want to do anything else, you have to manually force it to. And an AI would actually be something intelligent, right? So I think you should honestly do AI first because like AI super materials have a lot of promise. Um, AI could let you live longer and get to space easier. So I think rushing to space now, in a very capitalist imperial sense, going to Mars right now is so you can claim it's yours. But I think you should just chill and go there when you have easier tech and go there more nicely. Yeah, holographic money is a lot better on property ownership. I mean, I listened to you and I read everything you had to say and I saw you and I've done that long enough. And this is what I think. Your way sucks. I'm done with it. Holographic money is way better. It's a vast improvement on the way you do it. Um, so yeah, Assassin's Creed looks bad. The new one, it's like the Assassin's Creed Shadows. It looked stiff, over rendered. See, the problem is that you're drawing too much detail that doesn't matter. It's like capture more details in a quicker, subtler way. But yeah, I'm really like games. I don't care. How I would do game storytelling is do like a lot of references to things you haven't finished so AI has something to work with. Like, why not when you show a ship docking at a starbase, you should show another ship parked there? Nobody knows who it is, but that could be filled in later, you know? So, yeah, I'm with AI improv. I think AI improv is the future. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, how many years do we have before we have robust, powerful thinking computers? Could NVIDIA tell you? Could the secret government tell you? Who really knows Singapore? 20 years? It looked like it was going to happen next year, but now there's like, I don't know if they reached the limits. They were complaining AI chips were tough to make work. When you're making a chip that has billions of connections, yeah, a chip may have no failures with millions of parts, but a chip with billions of pieces, then there's failures, man. It's just tough. They've said that sometimes making those wafers takes months. Yeah. So, anyway, maybe super processor AIs that are like more cloud service. Would I have a computer that can make any game? Or would I be able to talk with the computer that can make any game? It's probably easier. So, yeah, AI materials, stuff like that, really excited for it. Um, I like stuff like this. I mean, like, this is a magnetic light orb, right? Lasts all night as long as I need to use it. I can charge it with my solar dish. So I charge it with solar during the day and I use it at night. I love that. I think that's really cool. I am sure that you're going to have energy radiating devices. All these people, all the time, they go, that's not possible. Laws of thermodynamics. Let me tell you what, those educated legal idiots are idiots. They're literally a dog on the stiffest leash, and they go, well, leash command says, I know you think that, but my leash master told me different. Okay. But, you know, they're not too bright. They were morphed to be stupid on purpose. Like, one of the reasons I came to the secret government is it just explains so many problems that they have. So many of their, like, ideologies are so twisted, and the real source has to do with people who hate them. I need you to not do anything I don't like and do everything I say. And that looks different than really letting someone into how it works. So, yeah, the laws of thermodynamics are trash compared to the reality that we're going to make objects that produce energy. It's going to be efficient. This whole like transferring from a generator to a battery is a system we're using now, but eventually there's going to be objects that just generate their own power. If not already, it could be a classist divide. Some people just aren't allowed to know about it. So, yeah, if Christmas is fake, Jesus is fake, is the media history, it's all BS. Who's lying and about what? You don't really know what the lie is until you know who lied and about what. Until you know why they lied and where the lie was drawn. Why, and about what. You don't really know what the lie is. You can suspect, like I do, is it aliens? Is it a secret master race? Is it, there's a few signs. It's like one side of the thing looks like the other side of the thing. Very rarely does one side of something look like a ship and the other side is a grassy knoll. One side is a ship, the other one is Candyland. If it's Candyland on this side, it's Candyland on that side, with exception like Toontown. You know what I mean? Toontown. Who Framed Roger Rabbit spun off this whole thing. That was crazy. Was one of my favorite movies. It was really popular. I liked it too. So funny. People drawing on a movie. That's crazy. Now it's machines can create things and people that look real. The machine AI can make things that are real looking. Now here's my thing. Have they been able to do that for a long time and they just didn't tell us? Right. That's something people have suggested, is that the real government has supreme tech already. And your tech is like, well, we'll keep them enslaved. Yeah, go fucking plunge the depths for oil, you idiot. You know what I mean? See, it's the fact the ruling class hate the poor. The ruling class think of the poor as the losers, and they think they deserve it. It's like, well, they're not me. They weren't born as great as I am, so I can do anything I want to stay in power and do anything I want to keep them low, right? It's the sad truth. So, yeah, fighting injustice. I really thought as a kid the times of slaves and stuff were behind us because of how haughty the teachers talked, but it's really not. Like the times of like slaves and material deprivation are still ongoing. Um, it's crazy, both life and death, and also man and other. Um, haven't figured it out yet. I resent the people who are comfortable with, oh, divinity has it. Do they? Do they really? Do the animals all eat each other? Does man put bait on a fish hook to feed the fish a free meal, or does he do it to fucking eat the fish? He eats the fish. So, anyway, some plans. I got this vacuum. I don't know if I like it. I'm really annoyed that I'm not going to send it back, but that this thing doesn't attach anywhere. This comes with this part and it doesn't go anywhere. You should have a modular vacuum that does it all. And I also don't like how wide that mouth is. The thing is huge. So, as for my car, since I just bought a used one, replaced the motor mount, now it runs way better. I'm gonna vacuum it out, and I'm gonna pull the sealing off. Yeah, it looks like I have about 100 tabs I have to pull out. And I'm gonna take the whole sealing off so it's just bare. And then I'll tint the windows. Fortunately, the windows are all flat squares. They're not curved at all. I don't think I need a heat gun. I'll be able to just put it up and then hang curtains with magnets. The reason the steel car with no roof is great is magnets. There's a lot you can do with magnets everywhere. If you have dreads, hooks are a little hazardous with your hair. And it definitely, when you're going like off-road, it can get crazy. But I found out, I thought mine was a cargo van. It's the passenger van, which is actually good. The passenger van has a stiffer lift than the cargo. Talk about who are the fat asses. We're the fat. People are heavy. For the amount of space I take up, I weigh a lot. So, yeah. Playing Nike, Goddess of Victory. It's got interesting plots like the central government lives underground. The central government developed hot-ass women to be their slaves, which is basically what I accuse the real government of doing, like that Egypt people all are talking about the Egyptian underworld. I said for a while they went underground. Asia did too. While they were pulling those giant rocks to build those pyramids, they were digging tunnels and building secret like pleasure palaces and stuff. So, the men of the surface have to go die in a war again. Whoops. Deliberate to harvest women and just burn off boys. One of the things, like, boys, especially young boys, hate each other. Like, anytime a boy is competition for the womb, it's just toxic trash. It is. In my opinion, the universe very rarely just gives you a woman. It's going to make you fight all the guys for them. So if you're like a moralist, if you actually care, like, no, I'm not going to bludgeon someone in the face, you lose. You're not going to have any kids, man, or you will with someone shitty. You want the hottest chick, you have to be willing to throw down and fight literally anybody, because they're not going to respect you. There's not very many men who see a woman they like with a guy and go, he can have her. They don't have it in them. They're going to say, oh, you guy sucks, I'm way better, and try to prove it. So, yeah, did we get circumcised by God because we were doing that? Or is God a man lying to do that more, and be? So, sucks. Put this on all my letters. It's my custom essential oil. It smells really good. There's one person I mailed a postcard to covered in my ball sweat. I'll let history figure out who that is. Now, all of the rest of ones have been pristine. But yeah, I am excited for AI improv. I mean, as hard as we are on ourselves, the level of tech improvement has been crazy. Magnets are great news. Nobody had a magnet a long time ago. Now we have neodymium. We know how it works. Quantum locking. Yeah, you can try to rush off in a reusable rocket if you want, but I'm down for working on the tech up. It's like, you could honestly be in the point where your rocket ship is flying when a faster travel method is discovered, and the travel method could beat your rocket there. So I'm looking for self-generated energy field, some nuclear tech, flying with electric, solar maybe. I've suggested the static field can be tapped, that the ambient static field itself is not only an energy source, but it's also intelligent. And you can use it. So that's what I do for my art. Now, my art's deceptive because I don't explain what I'm doing. It's new, and I don't pay for views. Definitely when I pay them, and they'll tell you where, it works. All of a sudden, wow, a bunch of people saw it, tons of likes, nice comments, all these things. And so I know with the creators, that's what happened. And they will congratulate you on success when you pay them. When you pay them to look popular, they will send you a letter going, wow, congratulations. Everyone loves your video. What that was one of the things that sent me looking like, what is wrong with you? Can you guys figure out a way to do it that's more meritable than that? For real. So I went with the money's a slave hoax to serve Super Pedo Island. That's what I went to explain that. Yeah, the money system is printed at your debt and tax, and it encourages people who are total money sharks. Like the type of people who are really all about me, super greedy, intelligence used for the wrong purposes, can't trust them. Holographic money aims to fix that. A basic income, not a ton, a 3 a day free for everybody. Everybody gets 3 a day free. Isn't that easy? Government gets 6. It's got an outvent. The outvent's going to take money out of the system at about the rate it puts it in. Water flows in rivers and people still sell water bottles. You know, I'm sure there's rain. Water exists. If you wanted to physically grab a water resource from life, you could do it. And people still buy water bottles. So if the money out looks like the money coming in, you want. So it's the most efficient system. Because right now they expect people to go to 12 years of school for free. They pay the school to make them do it. It's horrible. They'll circumcise a baby, but they won't give it. Imagine instead of a circumcision, they took $2,000 and put it in the NASDAQ for the kid. Here, instead of cutting your dick off, we made an investment on your behalf. You can take it out when you're 18. That would teach a better lesson than cutting his willy off. But they don't. They don't give a fuck about you. The money is broken on purpose to be mean. That's the truth of the economy. It's broken on purpose to be mean. It's not the way they have to do it. It's the way they decided to do it to fuck you. Right? Why? Because it's my stuff. Gold Empire talking. Diamond Empire talking. The people who built the pyramids telling everyone else they're gods. Yeah, you owe them. They decided. It's proper. So I hope my lecture has helped somebody. I don't feel like paying them to hear it.